Hi, my name is Yuta, and this is my 2022 Pivot Firebird bike check. As you may know, I don't really do videos like this on this channel. Of course, I do a lot more POVs like this. Oh god! 1 minute! So if you're in Canberra, of course, you know there is a lockdown happening right now. It has been extended till 2nd of September from last week. During that lockdown, I managed to cop this beast, and not many people know about this one yet, but if you're following like a bike nerd like me, you know this is the 2022 Pivot Firebird in the glacial green color I got, and this build is the Pro XT/XTR version. My previous bike before this was a Pivot Firebird again, that was a 2021 model in the slate blue color. That thing was an absolute beast. It did rock gardens fine. It was crazy good on jumps, and I just love that thing. The reason why I got this one was because I got the opportunity to get it, and I just took my chances and decided to get it because it looked really cool. So let's go over the bike. This bike is a size medium. It is a full carbon bike, and it is the XT/XTR build, which means it has a mix of those two components. So I have the XT quad piston brakes, and which I've really loved all the time. All my other bikes have had XT, so I always like to trust them. The shifter is an XT, however the derailleur is XTR, and the cassette is XT. Moving on to the cranks and stuff, I have the race face effect, but it has sheet strings over it, and I have crank boots to protect it. For pedals, I usually run the Crank Brothers Mallet E's, which fortunately for filming this video, they didn't come in time for my shipment. Mainly I think delays from lockdown, couldn't get my pedals in, but usually I run like these kinds of pedals. But this time I just couldn't get them in, so currently right now them are my old XT pedals. And let's move on to our suspension. So currently I run the factory fork and shock, of course, as it comes with the bikes. Any Pivot, I'm pretty sure, comes with the factory. I've got the front with the Fox Factory 38s with the orange lowers, and the rear I had the Fox Float X2. For setting them up, can't bother to say, I don't remember off by heart, but it's on the screen somewhere right now. And those settings are really good. Like, they always work around rocks and stuff, and I seem to like it. I guess new suspension sometimes feels a bit too soft, so I have to change those suspensions up, but that's regularly. That's like mainly what my suspension setup is like normally. So moving on to the cockpit of the bike, the front and the handlebars and stuff. So currently I run the Pivot in-house stem and bars. Sorry, not the bars, actually the stem and spacers. Pivot stems are really nice. It cuts down the price a bit more as well. Currently, usually you get Pivot low-rise carbon bars with this bike. However, they're out of stock, so they put on carbon 1-up carbon bars, which are really amazing. Don't have any complaints, really. And I've also put the oil slick decals on them as well. And the grips, I run the Ergon Evo Slim lock-ons with the oil slick clamps. I always loved Ergon. I've always gone through ODI Ergon all the time, but I just seem to like to go back to Ergon. It just feels a bit more comfortable in my hands. And my bars are cut down to 770, I believe. 770mm wide. I don't like 800, mainly as I said, I'm a small dude, it hurts my arms a lot. For my drop post, I run the Fox Factory Transfer. Amazing drop post, don't have really any complaints about it. This whole bike is wrapped with frame skin. Thanks from Alan from Frame Skin for doing an amazing job. He did the heat shrink on my cranks, the crank boots as well. He did all the other stuff like the frame wrap, super intricate, super nice, and that gloss finish is amazing. So go check them out if you need some frame skin. For my bottle cage, I do run a Synchros. I used to run a fin lock, but it doesn't fit with my multi-tool anymore. So currently I run a fin lock underneath the bike when I'm racing enduro and stuff. So I don't have to carry a camelback. I can carry like 2 water balls at the same time. And everything else would be like the wheels. And the wheels, currently I'm running mismatched carbon wheels. I'm a bit of a weird dude, so that's why I like them. The front, I run the Black Crow carbon wheels, and they are laced up to the i9 Hydro hubs on the front. In the rear, I'm a bit of another mismatch. In the rear, I run the MV M730 carbon rim, with laced up once again to the i9 hub. And if you know i9, man, they're really nice hubs. 690 points of engagement, and the sound is amazing. So yeah, you'll definitely see or hear me at least when I come down a trail. And yeah, that's my 2022 Pivot Firebird. Big thanks to Cycle City Camera for getting this bike in, as well as Jetblack Australia. Jetblack Australia is the one that gets the Pivot bikes into Australia. And finally, just a little bit, is Fly Racing Australia from PCI, Ben, who organised a ambassadorship for me, so it's amazing. I get to ride with the Fly Racing kit on. It's really cool apparel, and I love the kit. Of course, I got the hoodie on today. It's really good. Hopefully I get to see you on the trails, and maybe you'll see some more GoPro POVs. Thanks for watching.